This is what I came to tell you.
We're twins? How could you not have told us this?
Jaden, it's just complicated. Dad, yes, I'm your dad. Wow, Jess, it's a lot. So grown up now.
I don't know what to say. This isn't the kind of stuff that happens in normal life. This only happens in, like, movies.
Well, Jaden, it's complicated.
So does that make her mom my mom too?
Look, Jaden, your mom and I didn't want to complicate things, but lately things have changed. That's why we decided to tell you two.
No, give your kids some time to talk. As for you, I've been waiting for this day ever since you were little babies. Okay, give your son one. Go, talk.
So I'm still really confused. I don't really know how I should be acting right now. Mad because they didn't tell us? Maybe because of all the fun stuff we could have done together? Or scared because I know things are going to change?
Don't think like that, Jaden. Let's just focus on the good things coming in the future. Let's reintroduce each other.
Well, alright. Hi, Jess. I'm Jaden, I'm your twin.
Hi, Jaden. I'm Justin. I'm your twin. So, I see you're just as shocked as I am. I mean, wow. Things like this don't happen every day. A twin? How did my mom, our mom, keep this to you for so long?
Yeah, I was writing the same thing about our dad.
We have so much to learn about each other. Do we like the same thing? What do you do for fun? Who's your favorite author? Your favorite school subject?
I don't really like school. I do enough to get by so that my dad will be happy. So I can get the latest phone upgrade or whatever. Going out is what I like to do. Night out for me is more enjoyable than sitting at home reading some stupid book. And I normally don't get myself involved with getting to know things about the world because I normally get what I want.
Wait, so do you help your dad out at least? I mean, you must get a lot of chores done if he likes about so much.
Psych, I seek out so much to the point where he doesn't even care anymore. As long as I'm home in the morning, I'm good. Don't you ever go out?
No. No? I don't have time for that.
Well, what are you so busy doing?
I'm always studying. And if I'm not studying, I'm helping mom with the chores. Do you think we have it easy back in the Philippines? I study so much so I can get a scholarship somewhere. We don't have that much money.
Well, don't you ever have any fun? Because I've met people like that, and it seems like they have no life.
I don't really see them going out every night. I see it's kind of pitiful and pathetic. I mean, going out to parties, doing things you're not supposed to, just to get attention and climb the popularity ladder? Nope, not me.
So what are you trying to say about me?
Well, nothing. I just think there's more to life than going out every night, especially if you want to get somewhere. I'm not trying to judge you or anything, but I just think...
Look, just because you have some sob stories from the Philippines doesn't mean you come to America and judge the way I live my life. So what if we're twins? We always have nothing in common. You like staying at home and reading a book. I like going out and getting what I want. I don't feel bad for you or anything. I just think I have it good here, and I'm glad I ended up with Dad.
Wow. Just what I thought. You're just a spoiled little brat. I'm not trying to judge your lifestyle or anything, but if that's why you want to judge me, then so be it. I've been fine up to now. I'd rather go on the rest of my life not go like Twins. You're so despicable and a huge waste of time.
You know what? That's completely fine with me. I have no interest in hearing about what your history book says or what you think the other night.
We're done here. I've met enough people to know what kind of person you are.
Sure you have.
Alright everybody, gather around. Now that we have revealed that Jaden and Jess are twins, it's time for this oldie to tell us the story she's been telling since you were all running around in diapers.
Voila! My friends are here. Stop embarrassing me.
Okay.
from his auntie, of course. So anyways, his future had been set for him through a marriage arranged by his family. He was to marry a woman he did not love. He could not even stand her. This woman who was to be his wife was mean and rotten, and yet with such a bad personality, she had great amounts of money. The man's family was very poor, and their only hope in surviving was to marry rich. But as always, God finds a way to help those who ask, even though you may not recognize it at the moment. This man had gone to school in the hopes of becoming someone great, but he had never been able to find a job with significant pay. Instead, he worked with a small construction group that paid him just enough for him and his family to get by. Not a moment before the wedding was about to take place, he was called away to work on a project many miles away from home. He had no choice in the matter. It was get work or get fired. He didn't really want to go, but it did delay the wedding to that piece. So he said goodbye to his family and fiancé and took off. After construction work finished, he knew he couldn't avoid his marriage forever, but he was unable to return home. It wasn't just the dread of facing his fiancée, it was feeling that he was where he should be. His heart held him there in that tiny town. The heart works in mysterious ways, leading us in directions we might not understand. Sometimes we don't know what the future will hold for us, but we trust in our heart to guide us to happiness. So he stayed in that small home, suffering from loneliness and confusion as he waited for whatever it was he was yearning for. He traveled from event to event, restaurant to restaurant, and person to person, trying to find what he felt was missing. After many empty days passed with these thoughts, he met a woman who was the most unique and beautiful human being he had ever encountered. She took many odd jobs here and there, trying to make ends meet, from bussing tables as a waitress to dancing in small dance roles. Her intelligence challenged his own, and it was finally her grace and relaxed nature that pulled him to her. Such grace and nature takes me back to the Kappa Malong Malong.